Alright, back at it with Pokemon Pearl, and, well, we've beaten all the gyms now. Let's head north, and of course we were given the ability to use Waterfall. We still didn't have it. This city makes me feel at home somehow. It's next to the sea, and there's a lighthouse. Yeah, it does seem exactly like Olivine, doesn't it? Oh, that's this town's gym badge. It must be very good. Please take this too. We got HM7, which is Waterfall, and thankfully the last HM we need, so it's quite a lot of HMs. We had Defog, Waterfall, Surf, Rock Smash, Cut, Rock Climb, and I guess Flash technically as well, right? Hold on, let's just check up on that. Am I forgetting any? Oh, and Fly and Strength, of course. Oh my god, yeah. Lots of HMs. Lots of HMs. I did delete Strength. I can't remember if I mentioned this last part. I deleted Strength with Cleave so that we can make room for Waterfall here, which is also not a great move for Cleave because it's physical, I believe, right? What are the rare physical water moves, if I remember right? Yeah, 80 power, which is also worse than Surf. So we're pretty much only using Surf and Blizzard still in battle, but it's, I guess if we run out of power points on Surf, like, I guess the Elite Four is coming up, that is a, you know, a real possibility. But yeah, we're now surfing, we're heading up north to the Pokemon League itself. Of course, I want to be leading because we're on the water with an electric type like Camillo here. Route 223. Lots of trainers along the way. I will be battling them just so I can get the XP, and then I'm eventually going to go back and do the battles on the route before Sunyshore, because let's face it, I need to do grinding before I actually do the Elite Four here. I went ahead and looked at some of their levels, and we are way under-leveled. We need a lot of experience, but I'm sure we'll get it along the way, so I'm not too worried. Plus, I don't mind the grinding. I enjoy the peaceful experience of just, you know, throwing on some music and doing some Pokemon grinding. What can I say? Have we seen Lumineon yet? If not, this is a new water type in Sinnoh. It's not bad, although it's only a 2-stage evolution, so it's kind of like this gen's Seaking. So, I mean, is Seaking all that good? I don't think so. Any money I can get along the way. Oop, we got a wild battle. I'll deal with these real quick as well. It should be super easy for Camillo. But yeah, any money we get along the way from these trainers is going to be very important. And what the fuck? This is level 44 wild encounter? That trainer only had one Pokemon and it was level 43. The wild Pokemon shouldn't be stronger than the trainers. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it's good XP for when we have to grind. I guess I appreciate it. Excuse me for wearing my bikini. What? You're in the water. What? You don't have to excuse yourself for it. Nah, I'm getting carried away. Well, now that we're kind of nearing the end of the game, you know, we're in the last route, we're headed towards the big final battles of the Elite Four and the Champion and all that. And I think it's a good time for some closing thoughts of some kind. Not all my closing thoughts just yet, because of course there's still going to be the credits and everything. I do enjoy these games a lot. They're good games, they're a lot of fun, a little rushed in development, but I realize a lot of the time my bias is coming through because I played Gen 5 before I played this, and it's a much more polished and overall, I hate to say this, but I think it's a better game. That's just my opinion, at least. I mean, I'm not going to get to Black and White anytime soon, because I have a whole bunch of other RPGs in my way leading up to that. In fact, I want to do Paper Mario some point soon here on the channel. But from the villain team being more established and working better with the game's story, the better presentation, the smoother gameplay, it's just, Gen 5... I don't know. This happens a lot on platforms. Like, it's honestly the same with Gen 1 and 2. I can imagine if you play Gen 2 first, you can go back to Gen 1 and be like, what is this? This is primitive. It's because, you know, it's that same idea where they're mastering a console. And how many times has that happened on every console? You look at Super Mario Bros. 3 compared to the original. Developers get better. They do more with the software. They learn to make games on it. It's a tale as old as time, I suppose. It's as true as can be. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't recognize and enjoy the originals, the tests. I used to be pretty biased against, a perfect example of this is Super Mario Land on the Game Boy, which is this, let's be honest, very dated platformer. It's slippery, it's short. The sprites are especially bad in that, like Mario's super tiny and, I don't know. It's like not a great game by today's standards. I was pretty harsh on it a lot of the time. In fact, I consider it like the worst Mario game, and you look at it compared to its sequel, Super Mario Land 2, Mario Land 2 is so much better. But the more you think about it, it's like, not only was it an important stepping stone, but it's also still really enjoyable for its own merits, and the same could be said about this game. Yeah, it's kind of rough around the edges. It's a stepping stone for Platinum, which is kind of a stepping stone for Gen 5 even. But there's still a lot to love about this game. I mean, the solid Pokemon, the great music, the great graphical improvements, and integrating some DS controls. There's a lot to appreciate about this game. I realize I am getting really into final thoughts, like, more than I had intended to. But either way, let me know your thoughts on how this compares to Platinum and to Black and White, because it's a really interesting conversation to me, how developers evolve on a system over time. And with the Nintendo DS, I think there was a lot of that, because it was such a huge console. It was a huge undertaking, you know? I try not to get too ahead of myself in the history of gaming when we're playing classics like this, to talk about future entries. But let's step back a moment, and let's try to approach this as I do most games on my channel, and let's look at this as it came out at the time. A huge improvement here is the fact that it had compatibility with Gen 3. Gen 3 was the big separating line where, you know, you could no longer bring up your Pokemon from Gens 1 and 2. But now in this game, you could bring all your Gen 3 Pokemon up to Gen 4. So this game was a huge step in maintaining the Gen 3 fan base as well as creating new fans. And also, this game did a fantastic job of bringing back those same people who had left with Gen 3 because, hey, now, we can't bring back our old Pokemon, but I mean, our Game Boy's probably been in the closet for like a decade now. The point is, though, is that now we can see some of our old favorites revived in new forms, you know? That's with the new evolutions you have, like Glaceon, Leafeon, the new evolutions, or like with Weavile, the evolution to Sneasel, or Togekiss. There's an evolution for Togetic, which is a great idea. And actually is a really solid Pokemon. I don't think I've had the chance to see it, but if we did, it's pretty damn good. But yeah, I know this has been a lot of discussion going on at this part. I should honestly label it commentary instead of let's play, like my extra parts for some games, but I mean, that's literal. That means post-commentary. I'm not in the moment. But I am interested to hear some of your comments and thoughts below. And how this game did a really great job for its time in bringing back some classic fans, keeping the Gen 3 ones, just generally bringing Pokemon fans together in a time when maybe that wasn't so easy. And let's be honest, it's never easy to bring Pokemon fans together. Never. This guy prefers to swim over surfing. It does seem weird, I'd agree. What? So did our character speak in that moment and say, "You're weird, guy"? Now this is a situation where I'm just gonna switch into the electric type. I don't care. It's probably a little heavy, so Grass Knot might be good, but I'm not even gonna bother. Actually, you know what? Hydro Pump. Oh, that's not good. That might take Camillo out. Eesh, just barely not, but it's definitely faster than us. Aqua Tail, I was hoping I could do Hydro Pump again because I could miss. Shoot. Alright. Well, if it's got Hydro Pump and Aqua Tail, seems like only water coverage so far. Maybe this isn't so bad for you after all, Jock. And, Alright, yeah, I should have done that to begin with. Just doing Rain Dance. Alright, I kinda just let Camillo down for no reason. Sorry about that, Camillo. Alright, well, go ahead and finish it off, Jock. I'm sure just a, Shadow Ball will do from here. And we're faster, too, than Gyarados. Faster than Gyarados? Really? That's pretty impressive. Damn, Roseroid. Yeah, that's 1971 XP, damn. We got as much XP as, what's the movie that came out in 1971? Alien was 79, Star Wars was 77, Rocky was 76, I want to say? Why can't I think of anything 71? My movie knowledge is failing me here. Oh dear. Actually, you know what? I'm not even leaving this to future, Jock. I wanna know. 1971 movies. Oh, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Clockwork Orange. I mean, those should be two easy ones. Fiddler on the Roof. Diamonds Are Forever. That was the James Bond of the year. Dirty Harry. Okay. Well, this is the Pokemon League, and of course, this is where we need Waterfall. So even if we wanted to surf through and do all these trainers, we couldn't actually progress until we beat Volkner's gym. Which I guess is part of the reason why they don't bother with like a whole check all your badges thing, because you need all the HMs in order to even do this, so I guess checking all the badges isn't necessary? Unless maybe they do that later? I don't remember. So this is some very calming music, I must say. If we go and look at the map, we are currently in the Pokemon League, but we're not like at the northern tip of it yet, where the town is, and where another route is? That's interesting. Well, there's much to be discovered, it would seem, but let's carry on north. And here we have Victory Road. We got a bit of a puzzly, cavey area on our hands, because of course we do. I don't remember my way around here. I know we need Rock Climb. In fact, I know a bit of trivia about this, because I watched a video about this on what Pokemon games can you beat with only one Pokemon. And it primarily revolved around HMs. Like, okay, if you need all the HMs to beat a game, what Pokemon can you use that would need all of them? And there's some interesting trivia on how, like, hey, Gen 5 only requires Cut. And in, like, Ruby and Sapphire's case, you can make it through the whole game with just Mudkip, or the Mudkip evolutions if you want to evolve it, which is pretty awesome. Now, this game was interesting. Empoleon and the whole Piplup evolution line can learn all the necessary HMs. They can learn Strength, as we saw, they can learn Surf and Waterfall, and, you know, I guess Rock Smash, right? I think they're able to do. So, yeah, you can learn all the necessary HMs. You can learn Rock Climb. But the thing is, there are too many HMs required throughout this area because you need Surf and Waterfall just to get here. But then also here in the cave, I believe we need also Rock Climb and Strength and maybe also Rock Smash. So there's just too many moves for us to have on one Pokemon. So while it is technically possible, if you could hold more moves to beat this game with only Piplup, you need another Pokemon just to fill out those HMs. Isn't that just like Sinnoh? You know, you can get through the whole game with only one Pokemon, but the HMs is what's stopping you. We actually did on the Twitch channel a whole live stream doing an Oshawott-only run of Pokemon Black, which unfortunately ran into a bit of a roadblock that the video I watched by ManJTV didn't quite cover, which is at one point pretty early on, they're like, hey, you don't have, you know, 2 Pokemon. We want to double battle you. We're not letting you pass. And that was that. If you just catch a Pokemon, do that battle, and then release that Pokemon, it's possible. It's also really then difficult because I was going up against Zekrom with Oshawott, and so we're not living a Fusion Bolt even if we made it to level 100. So I must have done the white version then. Either way, we didn't end up beating it, but it is, I guess, technically possible in some way. Blissey, is this the one that has high special defense and low physical defense? Because I know they kind of reversed that with Blissey and Chansey. Either way, it has a shit ton of health, and so it's going to take a while to watch this health bar go down. Are you ready? I don't know that you are. Are you prepared for this? My God. Oh, just imagine if it was like level 100 and we hit it with something even stronger. Oh my God, like close combat. That is pretty amazing, you gotta admit. Yeah, here's some of the area where we gotta use Rock Smash. And I know there's the areas where we gotta use Rock Climb and Strength, all that. Yep, here we got Strength. So yeah, you can learn all the necessary HMs, but you can't have them all at the same time. Oh shit, he's got... Sorry, I had to get out of my system. Just get it out of here. I don't want to look into its beady little eyes. Go away, Carnivine. Ooh, Rampardos. Mold Breaker. This is the evolution of Cranidos, which was, of course, Rourke, the first gym leader's Pokemon. I kind of like it design-wise. You know, cool spiked head, the red eyes and everything. It's a neat fossil Pokemon, and geez, that's a lot of XP. Torterra. Ah, the final evolution to Barry's starter, and we're seeing it first on a random-ass trainer here. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty impressive Pokemon, isn't it? The fact that it's got a tree growing on it. This thing is also part ground type, so kind of made to counter, you know, cleave with the steel type, and made to do better against the fire starter as well, just having, you know, something that's super effective against fire. Ringo wants to learn agility. Oh, thanks, Ringo. You're fast enough as is. Here we're gonna use Rock Climb, and they're giving us opportunities to go back there because we don't have an escape rope and we just want a shortcut. But we're carrying through, we can make it. Okay, so we're going back down underground. This is where we need Surf and the like. Okay, so there's a little bit of back and forth here, but we're eventually aiming to go, I think, back into the floor we were just on. Just higher up somewhere, if I remember right. So we're gonna Surf up here. Here we're gonna use Waterfall. They're really making use of all the HMs we got so far. Except, I guess, Defog. I suppose I could have deleted that a while ago with Cleave, couldn't I? Oh well. Maybe I should, like, when I get to the Pokemon Center, heal up, fly back to the town, delete Defog, and replace it with, like, Flash Cannon or what other Steel HM we might have, or TM we might have. Because, I mean, Steel will be good coverage, even though it's not the most offensive kind of type. It's good to have, and it is Stab with Cleave. So, okay, we Surf over here where we use Waterfall. We're then heading back up to the floor we came from, and I think this is leading to the exit, if I remember right. Oh boy. Cross shop. Are we living that Camillo? Nope. We are not. Okay. I don't have much of a team left. But you know what? It's paralyzed now. Al, you're probably faster now. We headbutt. We get the Paraflinch going. I know it's, you know, 9 levels higher than you and has the type advantage, but you can do this. Shit, it didn't get paralyzed or flinch. Oh, that's unfortunate. Come on. There's no way Al's living that. Yeah, no. A lot of recoil on the Machoke at least, yeah. Well, Dragon Claw will do the trick from here, and Joan will probably level up. Let's see, how much XP is that? 900? Oh, almost. Okay. My team is in shambles. Heal up Cleave, and then go up here. That guy's blocking that entranceway. Like, to the point where we can't even enter. Oh, God, really? You want a battle, guy? Oh, a Gibble! Well, I guess now that we've reached the point where we're able to get one of our own, they're kind of showing it off, right? But we should be faster than something we're evolved from. Yeah, even though it's higher level. So, super effective Dragon Claw, that should do the trick, maybe? Hopefully? Yeah, look at that. Good job, Joan. There's your level up. Right there, level 40. You've joined the ranks of the level 40 crew. We were to learn Dig. Unfortunately, we don't have the space for it, just because Strength and Rock Climb are both part of our movesets. That is very unfortunate. And I want Dragon Claw and Earthquake, so we'll have to pass on Dig for now. Maybe if we go to the move relearner or something, I don't know. Another Gibble, we should be able to outspeed that as well. Dragon Tamer Clinton, you're not much of a Dragon Tamer as much as you are a Gibble catcher. I mean, yes, it is technically a dragon, but it's like a little baby one, right? They aren't even worth that much XP. Gyarados, now that's certainly not a dragon. Gyarados, come on. Shoot. I don't really have a solid answer. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay in. We're gonna revive Jock, not Camillo. Even though Camillo has the 4 times, it outspeeds Camillo and will probably just kill Camillo again. Assuming it doesn't have flying coverage, it won't take out Jock. Not even from half health. Because, I mean, it's probably going to do like Hydro Pump or Aqua Tail or stuff like that. Which is going to take out Joan. I'm sorry, Joan. Because, yeah. Oh, we're living. Well, hey. In that case, let's just switch out and give half the XP to Joan. I mean, hopefully Jock can handle it. Because what's it going to do? Oh, it has Hyper Beam? That's gonna take out Jock. Shit. Oh, it isn't. Well, how about that? We outspeed Grass Knot, and then it's got a recharge, and then Grass Knot should two-shot this, right? Yeah, most certainly. Most certainly it's got a recharge. I'm amazed we lived a Hyper Beam. I mean, yes, it's not Stab, but it's a really strong move. And we were only at, like, 60-some health? Damn, we were holding on, huh? That's 1,000 XP both ways. Nice. Nearly a level up for Jock. That's a pretty badass sprite for that little Dragon Tamer guy, I gotta admit. We are heading up, and we are out of here. Whew. Talk about the journey to get to the Pokemon League here. And we're not even technically fully through, because then we gotta surf and then waterfall. And then we're at the building. Hold on. Large waterfall. Would you like to use waterfall? Yes. Go on up. There we go. Alright, here's the proper building. And yeah, let's go ahead and heal up. Because, boy, I need it. Whew. Alright, so we've got a lot of training to do. As you can see, our team was destroyed by that Victory Road gauntlet. I mean, you can only imagine what the Elite Four is going to do to us. We also need to buy... Oh, whoops. We need to buy a lot more healing items. We need to buy Hyper Potions. We need to buy more Revives. We need to buy more status items like full heal... Barry!
Hold it! Don't go off without me. You're challenging the Pokemon League, aren't you? That's why I'm here, too. Let's see who's more worthy of making the challenge with the battle.
Barry, we battled so many times. Do we really have to do this? Alright. Well, Barry, you've got a full-ass team. Let's see what you got. Staraptor. I need to switch out of my ground type. Alright, and he's got higher levels now. He's been training. There's no doubt about that. But I mean, yeah, of course another rival battle is coming. We should have seen this a mile away. I mean, we have the Wally battle leading up to the Pokemon League in Gen 3. There's a Silver battle, I want to say, in Gen 2, right? Isn't there? If not, there's certainly, of course, our original rival who became the champion himself. He beat us to the punch. Also, this is a bad switch-in with that U-turn of his. Shoot, let's go to Ringo. You know what? Let's do the Ringo strat. Let's double team it up. He might go for something ground, because we were just in with an electric type. Right. Oh, you went for Leaf Storm? That's cheating. He knew he switched. That's 100% cheating. That's gonna hurt too. That's 12 levels higher. Eesh. Okay, yeah. But... lowers their special attack harshly, so let's just roost up. We're definitely faster. Get the health back. We're gonna do the long play with Ringo here. I believe in Ringo. Ringo can do this. We get the double teams going, you're not able to touch us, and then Ringo sweeps. That's the plan. Crunch. Crunch is gonna miss. Keep double teaming. Yes. Yes. You cannot touch me. Alright, last double team. This is maxing out Ringo's Avoid. This is a legitimate strategy. Bear with me, alright? The double team roost, and we can aerial ace so we can't miss. Fly does a lot of damage too. Oh, you actually landed the crunch after all our double teams? That's some bullshit. Let's just start going for flies. We should be able to 2 or 3 shot this Torterra. I mean, it's pretty bulky, pretty defensive, and it's Barry's main, so it's pretty high level. But this is super effective. Yeah, it's gonna 3 shot. I don't love that it's gonna take that long to take it down, but oh well. Oh, and it's got synthesis? Oh, you jerk. Okay, well, it's only got 5 of those, so we can still outlast this Torterra. It's just gonna take a while. Ooh, is that a crit? Oh, let's go, Ringo, with the crit. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, of course you're going to synthesis again. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Because we're doing roost and it's doing synthesis. This reminds me of, like, in any video game, like Dark Souls specifically, when the boss heals, it's just the worst feeling. Even though you're sitting there using, like, 5 Estus flasks in the fight. Like, the player character heals 10 times in the battle. Yeah, that's cool. The boss heals 1 time. Yo, this isn't fair. What's the deal with that? Alright, this aerial should do the trick. Get this Torterra out of here. Come on. Oh, come on! It's got like the littlest bit of health left. It's run out of synthesis at this point. It has no more synthesis. Okay, Barry's not gonna heal. Just get it out of here. There you go, Ringo. And Camilla's gonna get some of the XP for this too, which I reckon is a lot of XP. But at this point, yeah, I'm gonna leave Ringo in here with our 6 double teams. I'm gonna roost up first chance I get. Floatzel, we'll just stay in. It may take some time, but I think Ringo can sweep you, Barry. I just get the feeling. How did you land that? How did you land that after 6 double teams? Ice Fang? That's not even the most accurate move. What? They did a crit! Barry, what? How did he do that? What? Alright, I guess let's use Camilla. So much for the Ringo sweep, if you're just gonna land Ice Fang somehow. It's going for Ice Fang Camilla. I mean, that's not stab, so we'll live. And we're higher level. Just don't freeze us. What is with the double crits? What's with all the crits? That's not even a high crit chance move. Excuse me? I think Barry's cheating. I think Barry's most certainly cheating right now. He saw me doing all that double team stuff and he's like, yeah, alright, bet. I'm gonna activate my Game Shark. Get out of here, Floatzel. Snorlax. Jock. We have a move for this. I almost forgot he had Munchlax last time we fought with him. Well, not fought with him, fought alongside him in a double battle. But yeah, we have the key. Oh, I don't like this sprite for Snorlax. Why is it set up? It doesn't look tired at all. Well, anyway. Grass Knot. Oh, that did far less than I thought. Oh, that's disappointing. I was like so ready for Grass Knot to just one-shot it because it's so heavy. Oh, man. Let's go for Sludge Bomb. I mean, Jock's going down here, but let's get a Sludge Bomb and maybe Poison. I mean, it's gonna hurt a decent amount. Yeah, boy. Strong Pokemon you got here, Barry, I'll admit. Cleave resists Bonnie Slam, so Cleavers are probably our best bet. And let's go for Surf, yeah. I know you got a Ponyta, probably a Rapidash by now coming up as well. And of course that's Staraptor, which you turned and oh shit, this thing has Earthquake? Oh. Oh no. Ooh. Go for Blizzard. That's stronger than Surf. Maybe it'll be just enough. I hope so. Come on. Oh, that wasn't enough? Body Slam. Why'd you go for that? That's resisted. We're living that. Yeah. Okay. And don't para. No para. Now we can Surf. Ooh. This is gonna be a close battle, but we get into Snorlax here at least. What do you got now again? Heracross, that's right. Oh, shoot. Alright. Al, I'm sending you out and I'm reviving Ringo. And, I don't know that you're gonna be living whatever this Heracross throws at you. Because all we got left is Heracross, the Staraptor, which you turned earlier, and then the Ponyta, which is probably a Rapidash by now. Let's just go ahead and revive Ringo. You Rock Slide? I don't think we're living that, Al. It's not Stab. So, hey, if you can live, I'd be all impressed with you. We lived! Let's go. Get out of there. We want Al getting that XP. Well, okay. We want Al getting that XP, but also our team is devastated right now. I'm sorry, Al. You gotta stay in and take one for the team for the free switch in. Let's got Aerial Ice, just like we're about to use on it. Well, actually, no. Let's use Fly. Let's play it safe. Should be faster. Oh no, it's faster. Why didn't it go for Rock Slide? Why did it go for the not stab Aerial Ace? Oof, hold on, Ringo. Fly should one-shot, though. I mean, it's 4 times, it's Fly, Stab, most certainly. Went for Night Slash. It should have done that, too. That's better than Aerial Ace. I guess it just really wanted that guaranteed hit, huh? Alright. Heracross is out of here. Nice job. Ringo getting a whole bunch of XP off of that. Alright, next is the Staraptor, of course. Camillo, I know you're very hurt right now, but let's see if you can manage beating this thing anyway. It might just go for a U-turn again, because all of its flying moves would be resisted on the Intimidate. Well, let's see. Spark. Nope, it's going for the resisted Aerial Ace. We're gonna be living that, I'm sure of it. Yep. Just barely hanging on. Spark, can we get the Paralyze? If we can get the Paralyze, we got this. Come on, get the Para. Or maybe just one shot. It's only... Nah... No one shot. We got the Para, though. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Spark away. Finish this thing off. That's going to be a level up for Camillo. Nice job. And next is Rapidash. Well, Cleave is the answer for that, but also Cleave is very hurt right now. Let's actually go Ringo. We might outspeed with Ringo. We can get a hit in. Ringo will probably go down. But then we can get a free switch into, like, Joan, who can then Earthquake. I fully believe in this last one. I have no reason to freak out. Was that so? I mean, your Rapidash has reason to freak out. It's intimidated. Look at that. Oh, it's faster. It's going for Bounce? What the hell? I should have gone for Roost. Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. Weird. I guess just go for another Earthquake here. It's gonna hit you with Bounce, but this thing's been intimidated, so it's lowered attack. Yeah, that's not too much. And it's certainly not Stab, it's Flying attack. But Earthquake here is Stab, and is super effective, and we have the Earth Plate. This should do over half. Oh, we one-shot! Not even a crit! Let's go, Joan. 9 levels higher than you, doesn't even matter. Well, Barry, it was a good last fight, a good last effort, but you're still no match, it would seem.
I guess I'm not ready for the Pokemon League if I'm losing to you. Darn it. You watch, though. I'll get tougher and win my way through the Pokemon League, because I'm going to become the champion, the toughest trainer. Jockey, you'd better not lose to anyone before me.
Alright, off he goes. So yeah, Barry just wants to, like... He still wants to prove himself. He doesn't really grow as a character much, other than he always wants to get better, I guess. Anyway, I've been recording for almost 2 hours now, so it's enough time wasted. Let's just go ahead and end it here while I go do my grinding montage, eh?